to say that the Bible is the inspired word of God would mean that it's been written by human beings, but they've been writing under the inspiration of God, so that we can trust that this is God's message coming to us.
It doesn't mean that God came along and put every single word into my mind, literally. We know that because there's so many versions of the same sort of account. I think it's more to do with the fact that human beings, we know sometimes that something deep and profound has touched our mind. And God speaks to us as we are, through our experience, our culture, what's happened to us in life. But even in ordinary human life, most of us know sometimes that something is so profound, it's come from somewhere beyond ourselves. Now, what the church has done over many, many years is it's looked at many writings about God and writings which have been in the canon and say, these are obviously so powerfully touched by God, and the depth of these, where they come from, we acknowledge that God has spoken through these writings.
So even when we speak about the word of God being inspired, it does not mean that an angel was sitting beside Matthew and took his hand and was telling him what to write or whispering in his ear. It just means that God used Matthew, he used John, he used Paul, and they were probably not even conscious that they were making history. Like Mother Mary, I don't think Mary was conscious that she was making history. She was just following God's will. And even these biblical persons who wrote the scriptures, they were just allowing God to use them.